and the lack of balance,
Oh.
um, and the heightened superiority of others.
High
So
superiority. Okay.
yes.
Yes.
So, we all do things. We've all served in the church. We all gotten different things. However, if that is your pursuit, the motivation is to pursue those things to be seen a certain way.
Yes.
If you're motivated to serve because you care about people, if you're motivated to do things for differently, that's why I said motivation is important.
Yes. A key. Yeah.
It is important. So knowing what a person's motivation, and you can observe by watching, listening, and then you can see people. Oh, yeah, and definitely listening, because
Yeah. Listening.
if you let people talk long enough, they will tell you who they are.
Exactly.
But oftentimes, because we live in such a quick society, that people are talking and really not listening. They're just looking, like I said, they're looking at, oh, okay, they're doing this. Okay, they're saying this. Okay, we keep moving and keep moving. And so we're not really, like I said, doing our investigation and our due diligence.
Yeah.
And and then when we see those things that are incongruent, we kind of just want to say, oh no, that can't be true, because that person does all these good things. I don't want to believe it.
Confusing.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Right. And that's what
Like how you said,
it's
you don't
incongruent.
believe it too. Yeah.
Right. And you
Sit
don't
and
want to
write.
believe it.
Yes.
You
Like that.
and so you immediately deny it.
Mm-hmm.
Followers immediately start to defend,
Yeah.
and they're not
No.
objective. They're
No.
subjective because of the relationship or what they see, but they are not willing to take a moment, because there's a difference between reacting and responding.
Yes.
React, you just out of your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Respond requires a reflection and a time, and then you decide what you're going to say, what you're going to do, how you're going to plan. So there's a lot of reaction. Oh, not my pastor. Oh, not that coach.
Yeah.
No, not brother so and so down the street. Not this, because you've equated
That's
their conduct
yeah.
as their character, and it's not. They're different.
Too different.
They're two different things.
Say that.
It may be two different things, but it requires some investigation.
Yes.
And so that's why I say that's where you have to say, that's not, wait a minute. This person does X, Y, and Z, and he or she seems like a good person.
Yeah.
So, but this is kind of troublesome. Let me take a step back. Let me ask some questions.
Yeah.
Let me,
Analyze the situation.
yes, and see if there's something different that I have to change my mind or have to reconsider.
Yes.
And I think that is the most difficult for people to do,
Exactly.
because we have
Exactly.
parasocial relationships with people, that even with your internet families, you have your relationships with your church, and
Yeah.
people call their pastors spiritual father or spirit, the